Yeah, while we
But
wait, why don't you tell me who else you incorrectly put in your top five? Because that's where we're going now.
at number 5, I've gone with 2014 Robbie Keane. So
Okay.
the one you talked about at 7, I think.
Yep.
Uh, yeah, I mean, there's not a ton to add. I'll just add his MLS.com numbers: 19 goals, 14 assists in 32 regular season games. Second place in the Supporter Shield. Can make the argument that they realistically probably should have been Supporter Shield champions, just based on if you're looking at who was the best team in the regular season, it was probably them. And one MLS Cup. So I mean, there's just in the numbers alone, plus what the team was capable of doing, he was super high on my list. I mean, we know Robbie Keane is one of the best strikers in the league's history. Beat out good competition too. Obafemi Martins had 30 goal contributions that season. Lead Win had 23. So he beat out good players, had a phenomenal season. One of the early seasons I can remember from following MLS. So super notable for me, obviously for many others, I'm sure. So easy one to put on the list. I put him a bit higher, probably because I weighted the team performance a bit more.
Okay. My number five, and it might get you tight, and I really hope it does. 2018 Josef Martinez at number
At
five.
5?
At five.
What? You're insane.
So here's why.
Yeah, go ahead. Try and explain this.
35 goals, 6 assists in 39 appearances, 9 penalties.
So?
9 penalties. I'm not going to sit here and listen to the penalties
Oh,
count as
so he had
goals too.
26 goals without penalties, which would top majority of this list.
I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Sorry.
You're insane.
I'm not having it.
He beat out Zlatan, who had 20. He had 32 goal contributions that season. He's half the reason Zlatan never got an MVP award in this league.
The reason why Zlatan didn't get one is because they won MLS Cup. If they lose MLS Cup, it's Zlatan's trophy. Don't tell me I'm wrong because I'm not. It also doesn't. It also doesn't help that they bottled Supporter Shield to the worst team in the league on the final day.
No, don't hit me with the worst team in the league. The worst team in the league does not win Supporter Shield.
No,
You're
no,
just trying to downplay it.
no. They bottled it.
Oh,
to
you mean to Toronto?
Yes,
To
who
Toronto.
was dead and gone, worst team in the league by miles that year, and they choked it.
Yeah, it was a bad game. You can't write off the entire rest of the season because of one bad game.
No, I'm not writing the entire rest of the season, but
you are. You're like, oh, they lost to Toronto, so there goes
the. They lost to Toronto. He scored a third of his goals from penalties. Was surrounded by the best roster in MLS history. Whoa, surrounded by the best roster in MLS history up to that point, bar maybe 2013 LA. Maybe. Scored 3 hat tricks against, I think, Minnesota in the snow. Like, I gotta look. I don't know where they are. He won the Golden Boot by 9 goals, and I'll give him that. But those 9 goals were penalties, and I'm not happy.
Yeah, so take away the 9 goals, take away the penalty, all his penalties, he's still the Golden Boot.
He's joint Golden Boot.
Yeah, okay, so then you got to take away penalties from everyone else too. He probably still has Golden Boot.
With
what?
Who did he joint Golden Boot with?
I have no idea.
Me either. I was hoping you'd fill me in. I thought you had stats.
I don't have Golden Boot stat.
I've got it here. Hold on.
Why would I have second place Golden Boot stat?
Because you're a nerd. You're my numbers guy. With Zlatan. With Zlatan. He would have been at level with Zlatan.
No, yes. But you're telling me Zlatan didn't take 1 penalty that year.
I could look it up.
No shot.
So here's the thing. I could look it up, but it'd probably go against my narrative. So I'm not.
It absolutely goes against your narrative.
Here's what I'm saying. He's still top 5, right? He's still top 5 for me. I'm not saying
he should be way higher than 5.
No shot. No shot. He's top 5, but I'm not putting him higher than 5.
I'll save my argument for when I get to him.
at number 1.
He's not at number 1. I'm not delusional.
Damn right, it better not be.